3:37 to go. Carpenter played it back out. Moran spun one ahead. Devils caught in the midst of a change. Struck it. Yager save. Another play. Score! The Pittsburgh Penguins have upset the New Jersey Devils in 7 games and move on to the next round.
There was enormous pressure on the New Jersey Devils that year. It was a tension-filled season because they had won in '95, and we know they failed to make the playoffs the following year. But in '97, '98, and '99, they have the best record in the Eastern Conference, but they have very little playoff success. As you know, the Devils have had 3 straight early exits from the playoffs. Losing to the Rangers in '97 was bad enough, but the last 2 years were absolutely embarrassing.
Scott Stevens hated to lose. And you need more guys than the opposition that hated to lose. We had plenty of them, myself included.
He had to have heard the whispers about what kind of a captain he was. And I say this respectfully because he's one of the all-time great captains, but he had only had that one championship to show for it and failures in the playoffs. It's almost like he took it upon his shoulders as a personal quest because he dominated in those playoffs.
And he fires. Score! A chance for the Devils to bring it back out. Scott Stevens ahead. He's got Madden with it. Madden back to Stevens in front. Score!
He was a factor in every series. He made one big hit or shut down the best players on each of the series we played.
Scott Stevens was effective in all rounds against Florida and Toronto and Philadelphia and Dallas because he was feared.
Heavy hit by Stevens and down goes Caberlet. His stick is broken. Thomas tries to step by and Stevens steps in his way.
My responsibility and my partner's responsibility was to keep the goals against down and keep the opposition teams off the score sheet. We had plenty of talent to score goals. We just had to defend well and, like I said, take care of the high talented opposition that we played against in each round.
Here's 88. Lindros makes the move, and Lindros is hammered down to the ice by Scott Stevens.
I was on the ice for it, and I just remember it. And, we knew Scotty hits like that all the time, but to hit a man of Eric Lindros' size that hard, it was scary.
After the Lindros hit, I was watching from up high, and I've often mentioned this, since that year, and it's been almost 20 years since, I never saw a defenseman individually have a better defensive game than what Scott Stevens did in the second and third periods, because it was all defensive.
And Dolphin moves it in. Stevens a trainer. Stevens a wrong shot. Score! Scott Stevens!
He's a huge part of the success of the A-line because most of the time he was playing behind us, and obviously Scotty Stevens being on the ice, a lot of players backed down.
Stevens stepped up to hold it in. Did Hull stole it? Stevens holds it in again. Shot it right through the top of the crease. And the center shot. Score! The New Jersey Devils have won the Stanley Cup.
The winner of the Conn Smythe Trophy, Captain Scott Stevens.
Nobody works harder in practice. Nobody comes to play every night more than Scotty Stevens. And nobody plays with more heart than Scotty Stevens.
Something you really don't think about. You think about winning Stanley Cups and whatever follows, but I think anytime you win a Stanley Cup, there's probably a few guys on your club that could have won that Conn Smythe. So it was an honor and a privilege to be able to win that trophy and win the Stanley Cup at the same time. Very special.